So again, Weber's going to bring him down and around turn number 3 and look down the front stretch into the setting sun at Oswego Speedway. And a big jump by Weber as Becker slow on the start. The race stands, or the start stands, as Rodriguez gets a little loose off of turn number 2. And there goes Warren by with a bit of a bump and hard in the brakes. Warren turns it sideways. Warren's going to go to the back, collects Rodriguez. Warren with a big mistake going into turn 3, locks him up. And that was after a couple of issues out there as well with the start. So let's see what happens. So while the first heat race goes green to checker, the second one having some troubles out there. Guys getting a little bit anxious trying to win it into the first corner and the third corner. We'll get them tightened up here. So Rodriguez and Warren going to the tail, even though it looked to be Warren's issue going into turn 3, slamming on the brakes and sliding up the track into the 7. And Carl Becker lagging on the start. Rodriguez is going to look to the inside. Meanwhile, up front, Weber takes the green flag, and there goes Rodriguez low. Becker slides up the track. Here comes Warren by, and Becker drops the tail. Now, the battle will be on to see who will get that handicap spot as Rodriguez dives way into turn 3, slides up the track. Meanwhile, up front, your top 2 have started to pull away out there. Weber and the 09 and Joya in the number 9. Can you remember the Beatles song Number 9, Number 9? Well, there's a whole lot of that going on up front. Here comes Warren down low in turn 1. The black and blue cars, awful black and blue after this heat race, but the number 35 black and blue car moves into the 3rd spot. He'll have his handicap back. Rodriguez struggling with the ill-handling race car out there as now Warren will try to set sail. Basically, it's all about the points now. Carl Becker having a very ill-handling car. Looks like he may have forgotten to put the correct setup in. He's struggling out there. Still going around the track, though, for Bonsai. Up front, though, it's all Jeff Weber. Jeff Weber and Dominic Joya, 1 and 2. Joya with a good run off the corners here, and this has been his strong point here this season. And he's been able to get off the corners just about better than anybody else. Now, your leaders come up on the 42 of Becker. Becker holds his line. Joya drills him in the rear end. Apparently couldn't see the 42. Didn't know to go to the inside or the outside, just decided to knock the 42 out of the way. Becker held his line. Weber almost got into him. We'll see how Warren does going around him. Warren has gone by. Rodriguez is back as well, gone around. So back up front, doesn't seem, contact doesn't seem to have hurt the 09 or the 9. Joya on the last lap here, trying to go for the win. He's in a handicap spot. The win is only good for 1 more point. But he's sure all over the back end of the 09 as they come out of turn 4 and take the checkered flag. Jeff Weber with the win. Dominic Joya in second. Rob Warren in third, and Nelson Rodriguez, your fourth place finisher. Carl Becker is fifth. So your top three will get their handicap back, and that'll give us a chance to cool things down. Maybe talk to Jeff here real quick if we can get him into the broadcast booth. But a wild and woolly second heat race out there. And, you know, when you're going for those top three positions, that handicap is so important. You want to get them, get those handicaps, and I'll tell you what. That first lap, it looked like everybody was going for the same position at the same time, at least the same place on the track. So we'll take a quick break. We'll bring our winner of our heat race winners in. We'll get ready to go with the feature lineup here tonight. You're enjoying live Supermodified Sim Racing on the Supers Live channel.